say
yo 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 yo
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday,
And our guest host is back, Ray J.
Are we live? Yes. He's warming up, y'all. He's warming up. You know, he's been here all week, but this Friday kicking his ass. This
That's right.
in the morning Friday kicking his ass.
Friday kicking his ass.
Is it setting in, Ray?
Man.
They're getting up every morning to have to actually do something.
Yo, shout to Ray, though. He's been here every day on time. He's been here every day on time. Professional.
It's just hot and cold, but other than that, I'm perfectly okay.
You had a rough night last night?
I just was working hard, and when you work hard, sometimes you turn up on the work hard.
Yeah. Work hard, play hard.
Yeah, just playing hard to work. Really, I like to work, but I turn up doing the work.
What you was on?
No, I was just like a little Casamigos, but it's not even that. It's just the timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't been getting to bed at like 9 or 10 to make up. So it's just I'm getting weaker and smarter and weaker and smarter.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
Shout out to everybody that was at the Barclays last night. The Brooklyn Nets took on the Chicago Bulls, but it was HBCU night.
Barclays. Hey, listen, Brooklyn, don't be fooled, okay? Now they want to do HBCU nights to get y'all to come to the games because they don't have no more star power there. So now they want to do things.
They did HBCU night before. This is the first time I DJ'd though, but it was packed.
Exactly. They had a white person DJ at HBCU night.
No, it wasn't. It was rammed. It was packed in there last night.
Yeah, DJ Cassidy doing HBCU night.
No, they didn't. I don't know. I don't know who they did, but it was packed out there last night. So shout out to all the HBCUs. I mean, there was so many from Hampton University, of course, Howard, Morgan State, Clark Atlanta. TSU, South Carolina
State, baby.
South Carolina State was there. It was so many HBCUs. Norfolk State. It was a dope experience and dope time. Ray, I wanted to give you this, man. I wanted to give it to you early in the week, but I just wanted to make sure you came to work. So.
Oh man.
You got your chest out.
No, I was putting some deodorant on.
Oh. He's putting deodorant on in the middle of the show. Yeah. So.
So we're. Oh man.
I saw Creed 3 last night.
You seen Creed 3? How was Creed 3?
Creed 3 was fire.
Was it?
Yeah, man.
I definitely got to check it out.
I thoroughly enjoyed Creed 3, man. Salute to Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors. Michael B. Jordan directed it.
It's dope.
Very, very dope. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Dope.
What did he give you?
Turbo Blue Rose.
So that's Slurred. So Slurred is my strain, my cannabis strain, which is out of Detroit. Shout out to everybody in Detroit. They know what it is.
What up, though?
So what we did was, I prepared some pre-rolls for you and then some bud for you, so whatever you like. But I wanted to give it to you on the last day, so if you turn up, you make sure you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. You could smoke, you can enjoy, and of course, New York, you can smoke. You don't get arrested.
So when you
for
go
it.
do your smoke break this morning, no cigarettes. Do that.
Y'all really want that on Friday?
No.
But here's the thing.
You might turn them too crazy.
Yeah, no. This brings me to a certain level. That's why I might smoke a little bit, but I'd be so happy to just be here, and I don't want to go to the next level. I've been to the next level with y'all, and I like this level.
Let's do Wake and Bake. Why
Wake
not?
and Bake, we can. But as you see, everything is based around cars. Turbo Blue, Demon
It's
Time.
based around Demon too.
That's Demon Time. The car. The Challenger, the Demon.
I ain't gonna lie. That new weed too strong to be smoking in the morning. Though. I don't know how y'all do it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
That new strain, all that stuff with all them names, Demon Time, and
that's what you call it. That's
Red
what I call it.
Red Rover.
But even the cigarettes I smoke, they Marlboro Ultra Light. So they like the ones in them. They like the ultra light.
You gotta stop with the cigarettes, man.
That's the cigarettes.
Newports.
It's the same.
No. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm ashamed of myself.
Ugh.
Well, we got front page news next. We'll tell you what Biden is about to do, and this is courtesy of my source was Telemundo. Yes.
Lord have mercy.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's in the outfits and stuff after a while started to
Fred and Barney were a couple.
What are y'all talking about?
The two wives were a couple.
I ain't even
have a gay old time.
Exactly. I'm trying to. Ray J was saying that Fred Flintstone would always say you have a gay old time, and I'm like, that's because Fred and Barney were a couple, and the two wives were a couple.
How did you start talking about that?
I mean, you really think so? I gotta rewind the tape because now that I'm a little more educated in life and how I go in the real game, especially in the G game, I gotta look at it again and see.
I'm telling you,
I gotta
man.
analyze Fred Flintstone's in.
Sing it. We'll have a
You gotta do it like I'll do the like acapella like I'll do the alto. I just did it. I did it one time, but I did it.
Gay old time.
No, it's like Frank Sinatra. Do that, we'll have a gay old time.
Hey.
They didn't do it like that in the song.
Goodness.
I've been in Vegas a lot.
Let's get in some front page news.
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what
it's all good. Congratulations to the New York Giants coach Brian DeBall. He was Press Coach, Associated Press Coach of the Year. So congratulations to him. We got to salute him, of course, because I'm a Giants fan.
No, we don't. Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to mention it.
Nah, definitely got to mention it. Now, we got audio? Okay, let's play it.
Yeah, what an honor this is to be standing in front of you guys tonight. It's awesome. Emmett Smith, Barry Sanders, Jim Brown. What a great honor. Appreciative of this award. Want to thank the Mara family, the Tisch family, Joe Shane, all the scouting staff, the support staff, the club, the fans, the voters, and particularly the players and the coaches. They're the ones that, well, I'm up here.
No, congratulations again to the New York Giants.
Go Cowboys.
Now, Brett Favre, he is suing Shannon Sharp, and Mississippi State auditor Shad White. That's because Sharp called Favre a sorry mofo to steal from the lowest of the low, and that Favre stole money from people that really needed the money.
Man, I thought he called him a scumbag or something.
Yeah, so he is suing those brothers right there.
Yeah, I mean, that is, I gave Brett Favre donkey today too, but I mean, in reality, that is kind of, defamation. If you say he stole, because that's not exactly accurate.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can't say he stole.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
But did they say allegedly, or did they just went right with it?
But you can't even say allegedly. Like, you have to, break down what happened in the situation. Is the situation shady as hell? Mm-hmm. Yes, but you got to break it down, for legal purposes, you got to break it down correctly. You can't just say he stole all these money from people. You can't say that.
Right.
Is he even tripping? No, he's good.
Who?
Favre.
No, he don't care. I don't think he cared about the money. He cared about his name.
Oh yeah,
he paid some of the money back. The only thing he hasn't paid back is the interest. Well, he paid all the money back except for the interest that he owes.
But is what he's saying gonna affect anything? Like
I don't think you know the story, Ray J. I don't think you even know what we're talking about.
You're right. You know what? Listen. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna put on my glasses because I've been under a rock with those. So you're right. So let me be quiet and just do what I do because I haven't. I might.
The story.
I might not have.
Yeah. Well, Brett Favre was linked with a Mississippi governor who was at the center of a $5 million welfare scandal. So some text messages that he sent linked him, to the situation. And basically, it was a scam that diverted funds intended for welfare recipients. Diverted funds to build a volleyball facility in Mississippi.
And so Shannon Sharp is the main one that is gonna bring the true is gonna.
Nah, he just said sorry mofo to steal that from the lowest of the low and stole money from people that really needed it, and that's why he's getting sued. Mm-hmm. And lastly, we got to say, as I was watching Telemundo, Joe Biden talked about if he's running for 2024.
So you've said now multiple times that you have an intention to run for re-election, but you haven't made the decision yet. What's stopping you from making that decision?
I'm just not ready to make it.
There's no motive behind that?
No.
How do you win Democrats again? Many of them are concerned about your age.
Well, that's not what I hear. That's not. Look, do you know any polling that's accurate these days? You all told me that there's no way we were going to do well unless off your election. I told you from the beginning we were going to do well. You all told me I couldn't win the general election. We did well. I feel good about where we are. I feel good about the way things are, and I feel good about the reception I get. But look, it may be that I run and I get clobbered, and if I run, I win. I mean, that's not my motive. That's not the basis upon which I make the judgment.
I don't care.
Yeah,
he was asleep.
That's why they call him Sleepy Joe. That's why he talk about you don't know why you want to run. We know why you thinking about not running because you're old. It's okay.
He off a good one.
Ray J Bailey can make it through this morning.
Well, because I got rated E. And that's a real thing, and a lot of people don't understand ADD and ADHD patients.
Yeah, no, we get it. We get it now.
I thought you were just tired.
No, I'm up now.
Okay.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open this Friday. Again, 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Andy, you're guys the best and the funniest.
Charlamagne, and well, you know what? Thank you, bro. We
I'll be
appreciate
Charlamagne, depending on where you're from.
Charlamagne.
Tomato. Rodeo.
And say hello to Ray J. Ray J's here.
Hi.
Hi, Ray J. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just splendid.
Where you from, brother?
New Jersey.
No, you meant
why you got that accent? Yeah, what's that accent?
Russia, Moscow.
Moscow.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
Yes.
That's what's
All right.
up.
Well, thank you for listening, brother.
Likewise.
Have a great
Have
weekend.
a nice day.
You too now.
And
Oh, damn.
Love,
Hello?
love, 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 love.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, but it's loud in there, like the air in the back. You should roll up your car window.
Take us on speaking Bluetooth
All right,
if you can.
I got it.
Yeah, it's a little noisy,
I got it.
but we ain't trying to hang in there.
I got it. I got it fixed up now. But I just wanted to get something off of my chest. First of all, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is Corey from the 757. You know,
That's what's up.
happy Black History Month. First of all, so I just wanted to get something off of my chest and ask you all the question. What do you all think is one of the biggest things that's holding us back as Black people as a culture? Like what is one of the biggest, like, most detrimental things for us?
High fructose corn syrup.
I think it's knowledge, and I think we're getting a lot of the knowledge. I think we were behind on a lot of different things when it came to investing, when it came to generational wealth, when it came to health, when it came to a lot of those things, mental health. And I think we're starting to catch up, my man. As more and more we continue to talk about those things, I think it betters us as Black people.
And also, when we say behind on stuff, we got to be careful with that because we're acting like there weren't systemic things put into place.
Correct.
To keep us down. I don't even want to say we're behind. It's just been systemic things put in place to keep us down.
Yes, sir. I absolutely agree with that. I want to pose an additional topic. So I think that the Black family tree, like the family dynamic, has been totally ruined in our families, in our neighborhood. And so I wanted to say that I think Nick Cannon might be one of the biggest threats to Black people as a whole, because
What Nick Cannon
going
doing?
out
He was
here
just singing
totally-
songs. He turned into a singer.
I got to hear this one. Why is Nick Cannon the biggest threat to Black people?
I mean, how many baby mamas does he have? He cannot support and be there for those kids like he's supposed to be. And he's doing this on purpose. So I think we should declare him as a threat to Black people, to Black society.
He's not the first Black man out here with that many kids, or the first man with that many kids, right?
Yeah, I'm not messing with you, Corey. You have a good one, man. I'm not messing with you.
That's interesting. Imagine you tell me I'm a threat to
society.
He went from the culture to Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, the homie. He just had, he had a family. Shout out to Nick and his whole family.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
They stuck the camera up there.
Yeah, how else they gonna see what's up there?
I thought they just
finger?
I think
No,
so.
they put a
it's a camera.
camera.
Oh, so they recording you?
Listen,
They ain't recording
listen, Ray J, how long
You don't even know it happened. The worst
That's
part
right.
is the preparation.
The worst part is the prep.
is the prep.
That's right. The prep is the worst thing. That prep the day before, but you got to go get a colonoscopy ready if you plan to be around
I'm about
a
to
long
go
time.
I'm about to go get one of them Monday.
Well, you got to get
a
a consultation first.
What they got to do with me then?
They got to talk to you and give you the prep and explain the procedure.
Told me they gonna stick a camera up my butt and
right,
check.
right.
Like
Right.
it's like just give me. All right,
Colonoscopy.
I talk to my doctor about it. I got to figure out which one is
For
available.
real.
Hello, who's this?
DJ Isby, Charlamagne, what's happening, man?
OG
Rob,
what up?
OG
Rob, what up, OG
OG
Rob?
Rob loud.
Now, OG Rob is an
Rob,
OG spitter. He
for
calls
sure.
every Friday and he
For
spits.
sure.
Give us bars.
Love.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Ray J, what's going on? But listen, y'all, I've been trying to get y'all since y'all been back in a new spot, man. I don't know what's been going on, you know?
Well, OG, let's get right to it. Give the people some bars, brother.
Okay, well, listen, it's bar time, baby. Check it out.
All right.
I said, yo, I play for keeps. Lanes can't compete. The symbol of a beast. Just realize the soul can define your face from the street.
Oh.
My passion's deep in the field without the cleats. No deal. Designer feet. All swag. Watch them suffer defeat. We going up. Counting racks in the bench. Sprinter. Lobsters and shrimp dinners. Members only. We breadwinners. It's something new. I'm taking heads off. Just like that. It's OG. Permanent flex. Beginners fall back. I wrap them up. Lunch meat. Minus the condiments. It's common sense. High spit flame for total dominance. Remember this. Stepping to me, there's no victory. Verbally off your memory in the group individually. It's time for change. Sam Cooke with that Obama slang. I let it bang. Run with a pound. Call it a G thing. Hear my voice. Stage nights. I'm at the podium speaking until they notice I'm stretched on that linoleum. OG.
Woo, let me get some.
You got to get some bars, Ray.
Let me get some. You ready?
Better get ready. Let's go. Let's do it.
It's on and popping.
Hey.
The DJ's rocking.
DJ in
Charlamagne's watching.
Hey.
He want me tonight.
Hey. Wait.
You had a long day.
Whoa.
By the share, by the caseload. Pocket full of peso.
Wait.
He want me tonight.
No. Hold on. Wait.
You got some balls, Charla?
In this corner, we have the main booty snatcher, Ray J. Booty Delic, and he got you. Hard enough that he can chew a whole bag of cocks, chew a booty goon, kiss a... Never mind.
Ooh, that's bars. That's bars. Ray, what you got?
Hey, you got something, Ray? What up?
Do the Flintstone.
Wait, what just happened? No. What was the...
We'll have a gay old time.
Obviously, obviously, with that kind of stuff, yo, what? Wait.
We do this every Friday. We do balls. You ain't got no balls for people?
Hey, this what we do. This what we do, man. Listen, man. This is our thing, man.
Them bars. Look. Them bars wasn't for like, you know how you got bars that's open late night? That was happy hour.
No. Those were candy bars.
That was
candy bars because they sweet.
They're fruit bars. They were fruit bars.
That's happy hour from like 3 to 7. You get, your drinks half off. That was something.
Okay. All right. You ain't want to spit with us. It's all good.
I mean, I spit with you.
All right. Well, that was Get It Off Your Chest. 800-585-1051. When we come...
Shout out to all my gay friends.
When we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to tell you about what jersey sold for $5.8 million. Would you pay that much for a jersey? We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our guest host Ray J here on this Friday.
Yeah. What's up, mama?
Now let's get.
Hi, mom.
Oh, his mom. All right, let's get to the rumors.
Yeah, I don't call
Rumor
you
has
mama.
it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report
I mean, I guess we on The Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On The Breakfast Club.
Now, yesterday we discussed the Billboard Top 50 list with some of your favorite rappers. Jay-Z was number 1, number 2 was Kendrick, and so on and so on and so on. Well, Ja Rule, he didn't like that too much.
He didn't make it?
No, he didn't make it.
At all?
No.
Jesus.
Ja Rule said, there ain't 50 rappers dead, alive, or waiting to be born better than me. But congrats to everyone on that list. Well deserved, but check my resume.
None of those labels should piss off any of the artists because it's all subjective. It's literally just whoever at Billboard sat down and put that together's opinion. That's it. Like, none of it is set in stone.
But should Ja be on that list?
Top 50 rappers of all time? I mean, it depends what the criteria is. And that's the other problem. Like, is the criteria lyrics? Is the criteria success? If we talking success, yeah.
Are they going to expose who actually voted, though?
No.
Who were the voters?
I don't think it was a vote. I think people sat down in a room and decided, you know what, let's put together a list and put it out because it's provocative. It'll get the people talking.
So give us who are, so we don't know who's actually listening to the music.
Ja Rule should be on that list.
Ja Rule should be on the list for sure.
Ja Rule should be on that list.
Absolutely.
Depends what the criteria is.
Absolutely.
Even no matter what the criteria is. Whose phone is that?
Oh,
that's Ray's
Ray
phone.
J.
Ray.
No, that was Deion Sanders and Tracy Edmonds. My bad.
Salute to Deion and Tracy. I love
salute.
Ja, but it just depends what the criteria is. If the criteria is just straight lyricists, like just straight lyrics, there's probably, I don't know if it's 50 more people that I could put on than Ja, but I can put together a list of lyricists.
And his impact on the industry and what he was
that's
able
my
to
point.
do.
That's why I say what the criteria is.
Ja should be on there.
Depends what the criteria is.
He should be on there no matter what. He's in there. Even lyrics. You could say that Ja has a bunch better lyrics than some of these artists on there. But
if I had to write a top 50, I don't know if I can get 49 better than Ja.
No,
but Ja would probably make towards the end.
Come on,
Ja should be on that list.
I'm talking about lyrics.
No, I know.
Now, Gucci Mane, we got to congratulate Gucci Mane and Keisha Kayor. They just had a little baby girl yesterday. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
Making love to the money.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Salute to them and some great news. Now, also, Kobe Bryant. It seemed like his MVP jersey sold for $5.8 million at auction.
Yeah, I got it in my car.
The signed game-worn jersey was from Kobe Bryant's 2007-2008 NBA MVP season. So
let me tell you about one of Ray J's caps.
Oh,
and it may this one may or may not be cap. Ray J said behind the scenes that he had 2 signed Kobe Bryant jerseys from when Kobe Bryant took Brandy to the prom back in the day.
Not when she took her
That
to
is
the prom.
what you
He
said.
was hanging out.
But you see, that's what I don't like about Ray.
No,
He said one thing behind the
He
scenes.
said when he took her to the prom. So that means he took her to the prom and signed my... No, he did it after that when he was in L.A. They was hanging out.
That ain't how you made it. I don't know how you made it.
See, that's what I'm saying.
All
Like,
he
why
said
would I...
was-
Like, what's up? Wait. So he takes her to the prom and then he just he has the jersey.
That's what you said.
He wasn't even there yet.
And I'll tell you the other part Ray J said.
But Charlamagne, he wasn't on
in
the
the league
team.
yet.
Yeah,
So what? You just said he signed the jerseys.
He signed it like...
You are a liar.
Exactly.
You've always been a liar.
Now he really making me know he a liar.
What?
How the hell he signed jerseys? He wasn't in the league yet, or was he?
No,
I don't know if
he
was
wasn't
not.
in the league. He was still in high school.
No, that's what I'm saying. They went to the prom and then they started talking when he got to LA. And so he would pull up at the crib. He signed a few jerseys. He was hanging out. Like, everybody.
Somebody do the timeline. I need this timeline. Was Kobe signed to the Lakers when he took Brandy to the prom?
No, he wasn't. He was still in high school. This was the year he was about to go to the league.
Charlamagne, I'm telling you, I was there. I lived it.
Okay.
Like, he
But he did
Charlamagne
sign-
be making
he
me
did
think
sign
that,
jerseys for you,
like,
though.
honestly, yeah. But honestly, like, you be making me feel like, am I even saying, am I a liar?
And he said, I wore the jersey. He said, man, I was so stupid. I wore them to play ball.
He did say that.
I did. I didn't. Come on. I'm stupid for that. Rest in peace, though, Kobe. Greatest of all time.
All right. Well, lastly, Nadeska got a chance to kick it with Rihanna, and she talked about a lot of things like performing at the Super Bowl.
I was like, you sure? Like, I'm 3 months postpartum. Like, should I be making major decisions like this right now? Like, I might regret this. But when you become a mom, there's something that just happens where you feel like you could take on the world, you can do anything, and the Super Bowl is one of the biggest stages in the world. So, as scary as that was, because I haven't been on stage in 7 years, there's something exhilarating about the challenge of it all. And it's important for me to do this year. It's important for representation. It's important for my son to see that.
Now, she also talks about giving that Caribbean feeling as well.
So I'm wondering if you're hoping to incorporate any elements of Caribbean culture in the performance.
I mean, that's a big part of why this is important for me to do this show. Representation, representing for immigrants, representing for my country, Barbados, representing for black women everywhere. I think that's really important. That's key for people to see the possibilities. And I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to be doing this.
What's the cultural significance for you of performing at the Super Bowl halftime show?
I mean, it's a long way from home, right? I could have never guessed that I would have made it here. I'm really excited to have Barbados on the Super Bowl stage.
Yes, I'm excited to see her this Sunday.
Yeah, Ree.
So make sure you tune into the Super Bowl Sunday and check out Riri. The game starts at 6:30 Eastern Time. All right?
Hey, what a great person.
And that is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got to talk about, would you try a Chick-fil-A sandwich with no chicken?
Well, I like Crystal.
Okay, but we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the cauliflower sandwich.
I seen that and I went, you know what? That's why Crystal is up 44% because of the breakfast and the side chicks that I like over there. So I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but I just think Crystal better.
All right, we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
All right, cool.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Your company has goals this year. Find the right people to help you achieve them with ZipRecruiter, where 4 out of 5 employees get a quality candidate within the first day. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast. ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast. BREAKFAST. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host, Ray J, here.
Shout out to Dr. Rubenstein.
Rubenstein.
Dr. Daniel. He going by Dr. Daniel now. My brother. We were saying Stein.
Yeah. Well, let's get in some front page news.
Dr. Daniel.
Now, Democrats want to ban kids from playing tackle football, which I actually kind of agree. Now, this is what they're saying. They're saying if your children are under 12 and under, they will ban playing tackle and it would just be flagged. I agree with that. I think 12 years old is under 12 years old. You're still growing. Your brain is still growing. And to be getting hit and tackled, I think that might be a lot.
You said Democrats. What, like Democrats? That's so broad.
It says New York. It says the Democrats. I guess Democrats are trying to pass a ban.
Where though?
Legislation starting in New York.
That's insane. I didn't even know they could intervene and stuff like that. Like I would feel like that would be up to somebody's personal discretion.
And they saying this is
whether or
because
not they want kids to play football.
And they said the John Mackey Youthful Protection Act, that's named after NFL player from New York, died from CTE in 2011. So now they're trying to ban it, and I think it makes sense. I mean, I think under 12, if kids are growing. I mean, my son played tackle early. Jackson, who is 9, he's been asking to play tackle, and I still haven't been flag football.
Are they getting hit that hard when
Yes.
they kids? It seemed like the most CTE cases happen later on when they're in like college and NFL.
Now, but you got to also think some of these kids are not the same size. You could have a bigger kid and hitting the smaller kids, and it's
I played tackle.
See?
I played tackle for like 2 days.
See?
2 days? How many times you got hit?
I jumped up and kicked the ball. He hit me. I flipped around, and then I was out. My mama pulled me out.
How old were you then?
I don't even remember. It was a blur. It's a blur.
See?
Do you
See?
Do you believe me?
See?
That one I believe.
That one you believe?
If you telling me that you got CTE at a young age, Ray, is that what you say?
No. I just said I just was talking about playing tackle.
Okay.
All right. Now, Chick-fil-A, they have a new sandwich, but it has no chicken in it. It's called the cauliflower sandwich. It's being tested in 3 cities right now: Denver, Charleston, South Carolina, and North Carolina.
Oh, 843. Y'all got to tell me how that tastes.
Man,
the cauliflower, that don't sound appealing to me.
It don't sound good to me either.
Nah.
I hate it.
You go to Chick-fil-A for chicken.
I'm all about Crystal. I'm all about the side chick at night and the sunriser in the morning, or the chick biscuit. They got the new chick biscuit. They got the new sunriser. Ooh, the new sunriser.
You know I'm down for Crystals.
I think we got Crystal today.
Crystals is up here cooking right now.
Oh my God, we got Crystal up here cooking today, right now.
Yeah, up here cooking right now. Salute to our guy JC.
JC.
Yeah,
You got the big dog today up here with us too.
Yeah, Crystals is up here cooking right
Crystal
now.
Let's bring
is
some
up
food
here.
in here.
Crystal.
I'm starving.
Is it done?
Is it done yet? Food's almost
They're
done.
preparing it for us. They're gonna do it the right way.
Now, lastly, this is just a story that I have to report. It's sad. I know it's a Friday, so let's take it serious. Now, a New Jersey girl, she was 14. She got into a fight. A bunch of students attacked her, hitting her with a water bottle as she walked with her boyfriend in a school hallway. After the video went viral of that, the young girl...
She got jumped by girls?
Yeah. After the video went viral, the young girl actually committed suicide.
I'm sure, because of the embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you a question. In a case like that, young girl walking with her boyfriend, bunch of girls jump her, shouldn't that boyfriend be allowed to defend her in that situation?
Yes.
Isn't that a time where, you be like, look, man, I get it.
Yes.
If he put his hands on them women?
Yes.
I would think so, right?
Yes. I agree. Yes.
Because look what this led to.
Yes, a suicide, they said her father believes, was fueled from long-time bullying.
Bullying online, I'm sure.
Adriana Kutch, she attended Central Regional High School in Berkeley Township. She was found dead at home 2 days after the February 1st assault.
Man, God bless her, man. Lord have
with
mercy.
you.
That's horrible, man.
And praying
That's
for the
horrible,
parents,
man.
praying for the family, praying for the friends.
You said she got jumped at in school, or that was in the street?
They said the video showed several students attacking the teen, hitting her with a water bottle as she walked with her boyfriend in a school hallway.
Where was the teachers?
I don't know. Not over the boyfriend. See, now as a dad.
Oh, man.
Now as a dad, right? These kids assaulted my daughter.
Man.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Because you want to beat the kids up and beat the kids' parents. Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta go beat their daddy up.
Absolutely.
You gotta go beat their daddy up.
Well, let's play the news report to get the full everything. You got the dad? Yeah, let's play the fathers.
Why is this
Loved life.
everywhere?
She was the happiest kid. I mean, everybody loved her. They just kept at it. After they jumped her, they just kept sending her videos, and then they would take like screenshots of the videos because the videos kept getting taken down, and then they would write nasty comments on it.
The superintendent of schools tells CBS 2 News, "We always address every issue of bullying, and on the day of the incident, 4 students were suspended." Kirsch says police should have been called immediately because the students, who he says his daughter had been having problems with, smashed her face with a 20-ounce bottle. He also says his daughter, who had bruises on her body, should have been taken to the hospital.
The school lied to me. They did not tell me she was assaulted with a weapon. They didn't tell me she blacked out. They didn't call the police, even though they had a police officer in the school. They did not file a report. They told me that was not their policy.
That's horrible, man.
Terrible.
Man, I feel so sorry for that young girl,
too,
man. I mean, 'cause not only did she get jumped, then she got to deal with the embarrassment of the bullying, but then also the fact that
they kept sending her pictures. They kept taking it down. They kept sending her pictures and screenshots.
But the fact the school did nothing. Like, how many times does a student have to complain or parents have to complain before people actually intervene? And then when something like this happens, everybody just got their hands in the air like, oh, well, sorry? That's all you going to give me after something like that happens?
Nah, I'm with you. I got to drag your kids and drag you as parents.
Come on, man.
Nah, come
on, man. Come on, man.
And people say, well, why are you so serious? Why are you so light-skinned? Why are you so petty? Because that's my babies.
Well, light-skin ain't got nothing to do with that. You're a parent.
Kind of like went in there like
you could have left to that parent, bro.
Like, it was kind of like forced.
But I go.
Yeah, that was forced, right?
Yeah, that's why
it stood out for me.
Yeah,
like I wasn't even listening, and I heard it. And I'm like, whoa.
I'm a parent. You a parent, Ray?
I pull right up to the school fast.
We get it when you say you a parent. We got it.
I'm caramel.
I'm light-skinned. No, I'm sensitive. That means I'm sensitive.
Man, biting your sandwich, man.
Crystal.
All right. Well, that is front page
to me, Crystal.
Now let's clear. Woosah.
Bite into your sandwich.
Now what's this? What's this? What we got?
It's
the sunrise. We got the chef behind you. Can the chef come to the thing?
What are we eating, chef? Yeah, get on that mic right there.
Turn that mic on.
What's your name, first of all?
Yeah, Ray Keys.
Ray Keys.
Oh, my God. Ray Keys.
What's up, Ray? What we got?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, this is our new sunrise.
Put your lips on the mic, Ray Keys. Pause. There you go.
Yo,
just talk a little closer.
Big pause.
This is our new and improved Crystal Sunriser breakfast sandwich.
Now, Ray, is this pork?
Yes.
I got no problem with pork. Charlamagne, you got a problem with pork?
Mine's not pork.
I got some chicken sausage back there. I'll make you one.
No, I got pork. I put a little pork in my mouth. Ain't nothing wrong with a little pork.
Yeah, I don't eat pork. You said you put a little poke in your mouth.
I said pork.
No, you did not.
You want some of the pork sausage?
It came out different. You said you put a little poke in your mouth. Y'all heard of that?
I
feel a little poke in your mouth. What you say now?
Pause.
The Sunriser from Crystal. Salute to Crystal.
Well,
man.
thank you. Shout to Crystal.
All right. I'm about to tear this sandwich up.
Now, when we come back, 800-585-1051. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's Freaky Friday. Now, Ray J has come with another topic.
Man, Ray J,
you want to talk about the topic, Ray?
Yeah, I want to talk about
Swallow first, Ray. Swallow.
Whoa. Hey,
yo. It's Crystal.
Hey, yo.
It's Crystals. Come on.
Y'all breaking records tonight.
Hey, yo.
As they were leaving and coming out. Whoa.
What's the topic, Ray?
What's the topic, Ray?
You were talking about this yesterday.
Pause effects, too. Fellas need to stop talking about these beautiful women and their bodies and what they doing, because fellas, guess what you doing out there?
Do not take another bite of that. Finish with your statement, man.
This is just good.
Basically, what Ray was telling us yesterday was that some women be having a problem with body odor, right?
Correct.
He says it's the guy's fault.
That's right. They're saying
it's the
guys pollute.
I didn't say some women have body. I say that when I'm with my friends and they telling me like, man, I was with this girl. And I was like, the first day I was going in, it was bomb. The second day it was great. Third day, fourth day, I don't know, it was a little off. Look, bro, it's you that's polluting the vagina.
Are you saying that men are knocking women's pH balances off?
They just polluting it. They bad men are bad people.
So what are we asking? 800-585-1051. Do you agree?
They dirtying up that clean woman.
So basically you saying that women's vaginas, when they have like the body odors and stuff like that, it's because it's the men's fault.
Men are polluting the vagina.
Men are the reason why.
Would you stop chewing and just swallow so the people could actually hear you?
No, I'm going to try to... The crystal's so good, but the problem is that fellas don't take accountability for not being clean, and then they want to blame it on a woman because they've been in it and not really looking at themselves and looking in the mirror and saying,
all right,
hey,
okay. Let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Women, do you agree with Ray J? Do you feel like your pH balance is off? You got a little odor because your man is messing up. He's polluting your vagina.
Blaming vaginal odor on a man is crazy.
I don't listen. First of all,
we're going to talk about it when we come back. Swallow, because people can hear you.
Blaming vaginal odor on a man is nuts.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Now, I ain't about to go crazy, but this Ray J, and I've officially joined the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host, Ray J, with us, and it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday! Hey!
And the Freaky Friday question comes from Ray J.
Ray J in here choosing violence early in the morning.
That's right. He wants to holler at you brothers out there because he says you brothers are messing up the pH balance for these women and you are causing stinky vagina.
Well, no, it's just a casual convo that men have about certain things and certain, I guess, experiences that they have with whoever they with. I just don't appreciate them all the time, always like complaining about something or somebody new that they with, and not taking accountability. It's like if you was in it the first day and it was great, second day it was great, third day it was kind of like curving, fourth day it was like.
Now, see, I get it. When you explain it like that, it makes sense. Because we had Red, our board op, he can attest to this. Two of our homies up here that work here, Sim and Sid, they were having this discussion. The same exact discussion about when a woman has body odor and experiences body odor. A lot of times it's because of what the man is doing.
Correct.
Outside of their relationship.
Smarter than what y'all think.
You know what I mean?
You're smart, right?
So
I'm real smart.
So there is something to this conversation. It just sounds crazy to blame a man for a woman's vaginal odor.
I think it sounds crazy for a man to blame a woman for him being in it, and then now it's wrong in his mind when he should be just smelling himself and enjoying it.
The way you explained it makes sense. If the first day out it was cool, second day it was cool, third day it was cool, fourth day is
that's what I'm saying.
It might be you, especially if you out here creeping around with other women.
Even third day, even second day, if you've been in it all day.
Hello?
Hey, my name's Mel.
Mel, talk to us.
Hey, my name's Mel from Wynette. I was going to say, what happens when a woman stinks from the beginning? Because it's not always the
That's
time.
on her. That ain't you. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
She stink from the first day.
This generation of women are lazy and they want to live a soft life. So
I don't agree with that. I love my women.
No, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. The way you explained it makes sense. But if it happens from the start, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
I know, but
that's
I know
wild.
that. But I'm saying that's my point was that it wasn't the other point. Of course,
but you're not adding something to that, Ray. If you sleep with her for 4 days in a row and on the fourth day it stink, what else have you been doing as a man? Because if you just been with her, it shouldn't be no issues. Ray, but if you've been with other women, you bringing other things back to her.
Now, Ray, I know you're married. Now, before you were married, have you ever had stinky poom poom?
I've had my share.
And did you still go in?
Your share?
You
and Jackie Long got to stop sharing women, bro. There's no way. There's no reason.
I've had my share.
Meaning you had. Why? And you still did it, even though it was
like I didn't share it. I said I had my share of
I
stinky
know
women.
that, but why you had so many? Share means like you got a couple. Equitable stake.
And why you still do it? If it's stinky, you still go in.
Well,
so you're part of the problem.
I was young. You asked me before time when I was young and reckless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young and the reckless.
Yeah.
Okay. I was not just young and I was reckless. I was the reckless.
Let's talk to some women. I don't want to talk to no guys about this.
Hello, who's this?
This is Nina. How are you guys?
Peace,
Nina. Good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning. I'm great. I hope you guys are great. First of all, I'm sorry for Richard. You know you're being so cringy with all that food in your mouth.
I told him, swallow.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I could be seen.
I hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry for smacking. I'm so sorry.
No,
love.
it's okay.
That's bad manners, and I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's funny because everybody says I look like your sister, and now that you're with Princess Love, they're saying I look like her. So I'm like, maybe we gotta meet one day. But anyways, about the topic. So I'm so happy that you guys are talking about this because I'm 30 years old right now, and I feel like I just discovered this. Like, I used to have a relationship with my gynecologist where I would call him and he'd give me a medicine because my vagina is smelling like fish, and it's not because of that.
It's smelling like
what? Fish. She said fish. Smell like fish.
Yes, it's called bacterial vaginosis.
Yep. BV.
That's what it's called. It's a real thing, and some of us are very sensitive down there. Even me, when I go in the bath, if my bath is not pH correctly, I'm getting out of there. It's crazy. It's to the point where I had to make my own soap to be able to cure that. So, no, I'm glad it's the topic. And this is not even a situation where the men is healthy or not. Because I've been with men that work out every day. That's good. Okay? It still happens.
So basically what she's saying is it has nothing to do with anybody. It's just you. That's the way your body is designed.
Yeah, I really think so. I feel like mine is very, very sensitive.
Well, my daddy...
And it doesn't matter how...
My daddy used to tell me if it smelled like cologne, leave it alone. If it smelled like fish, eat all you wish. If that makes you feel better.
Charlamagne.
If it smells like cologne.
So you was asked, why did I have my share? Did you take your daddy's advice?
I'm gonna tell you what my daddy told me.
Did you have your share?
I mean, yeah, of course we ran across a couple of those.
It smells like cologne.
Like, that's what I said. I had my share. You act like I had 5,000.
Cologne?
No.
Like Obsession and Calvin Klein? Like,
hey, in 2023, that saying make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. Let's take some more calls.
Women, please.
585-1051. Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Our guest host, Ray J, is here.
Are we live?
And it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday.
The Freaky Friday question comes from our guy, Ray J. He came in here passionate, and he was saying some of these women stink. And,
no, I didn't.
And you said it comes from this guy. You said it's the odor.
You got to talk to the microphone, Ray J.
You got to talk to the
microphone.
You said some of these women stink, and it's the guy that's polluting his vagina.
I never, ever in my life said some of these women stink. I said that I overhear guys, or I know some of my friends
talk about how women stink.
That complain about the
women
girls
stinking.
that they've been
That's
in.
what I just said.
No, I didn't use women in the stinking. I never said women stink because women don't stink.
Yes, they do. You just had a young lady call up here and tell you that she suffers from bacterial vaginosis.
I never smelled her.
But she's telling you she smelled herself. Is what she's saying.
But maybe she's smelling. I don't want to smell that.
But basically, what you're saying is that this is the men's fault a lot of times.
Correct.
The men be knocking these women's pH balance off.
I don't want you to say that I said women stink because that's just
I'm not saying you to say all women stink. You're saying that women are having a stink problem because
you
of
actually
guys.
used the word pollution.
You said
pollution.
I
said guys are polluting the vagina.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Okay, yeah, that's what he said.
It's vagina pollution.
So men,
men are polluting the vagina.
Okay.
Women don't stink to me. Now, I don't know who y'all been around. That's what I'm saying. You just asked me about my share. Now, y'all acting like...
I'm married.
I'm a married man, sir.
So then what y'all saying?
Nothing.
I don't know what you're saying, Ray. I ain't saying
my
nothing.
woman don't stink.
Okay.
Your women.
I said my woman don't see.
Oh.
You are just... So I'm just saying, so y'all around stinky women?
I don't know what you're talking about, Ray. You brought up this topic.
You did bring up this topic, Ray.
But y'all don't want to answer the question. I'm asking y'all as my friends.
I've never smelled nobody.
Oh, no, I've that women that got body odor.
I'm saying y'all just...
But that's because, some of these women be going natural nowadays. A lot of these women be going natural nowadays and be trying that rock deodorant.
Sometimes, natural don't work.
And putting crystals under their arm instead of actual deodorant.
Black soap don't be working.
DJ Envy and Charlamagne, you guys are good. I'm just saying.
Answer the phone.
Hello?
These are good.
Hello.
Hey, Sasha, good morning.
You know what I'm saying?
Good morning. Good morning.
Ray J said your pom pom stinking. He want to know why.
See,
I've never talked about your stuff. I don't know what it.
Let her talk, Ray. Go ahead, Sasha.
It's okay.
Sorry,
okay.
Sasha.
I already get it. No, you good. But I just I know that for a fact, that the way that a man's diet is, what he eats, how much he drinks, how much he smokes, and stuff like that can affect his semen, which in turn, if you are having unprotected sex, can affect the smell of a woman.
That is very true, but I want to ask you this question. At what point do you blame it on the man? At what point is it the man's fault or your fault?
When you realize that he's smoking 30 blunts a day and drinking a gallon of alcohol a night, then you realize, okay, it can't just be me.
Yeah, I think it's always been blamed on the woman, but it's not them, and the men need to recognize.
It's honestly not.
Yeah, the men need to just take accountability. That's all. Like it's not
right.
just. Granted, go ahead. I'm sorry, love.
Women, we have a part in that as well, like making sure that our bodies are clean and healthy and all the things. But if we know that we're taking the steps to make sure that our cells are clean, then at that point, there's the only other option is the man.
Damn! Stop giving these ladies Casamigo vaginosis, brothers.
Jesus,
this is crazy.
Jesus,
thank you. That's all I wanted.
This is crazy.
That's all I wanted was to tell the men to stop blaming the women on what they doing.
Amani, good morning. Take us off Bluetooth.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amani.
We're talking about,
Good morning.
Ray J was saying some of you women stink
No,
because of
why
these
you
guys
got
be polluting.
no.
That's exactly what you said, Ray. You said some of these women stink because guys be polluting them.
I said men are polluting the vagina.
Okay, Amani, talk to us.
Ray, is you finished or you done? It's the same thing.
So medically speaking, Ray J is correct, but also it's wrong in a way because any foreign object that enters a female male secretion is going to throw off a woman's pH balance, making her stink.
So even if the man is healthy,
but it's also a woman's responsibility to take care of herself. So you can't say that it's mainly a man's blame, but they don't help.
Now, that's the. What's your name again? Sweet
Amani.
Amani. This is the conversation I was having yesterday when two of the homies was up here discussing this. Two ladies were up here discussing that. I'm like, yo, at some point it's kind of crazy to blame a man for your body odor.
It's true, because there are things that are out there that can help that as well. If you are in touch with your OB, getting yourself checked, you should be taken care of.
True indeed.
Okay. I never said anybody stink.
I love that gynecologists are called OGs. It's OG, right?
No.
It's not
never
OG?
Used the word
no.
stink.
It's OG, right?
I just never used the word stink before.
Oh, OV.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, OB.
Yes, OB.
Oh, my bad.
What is wrong with
you? Stink never came out my mouth.
If you an ODB, you got to go see your OB.
I never said nobody stink. I never said nobody stink.
If you an ODB, you got to go see your OB.
So what's the moral of the story, Ray J?
The moral of the story was that men have to start taking accountability for certain things they do. I didn't say it was all the time. It just was the conversations I was overhearing about them and the timeline of it, which I explained in the beginning of my pitch. It was plain and simple.
Okay.
It was the third, fourth day kind of thing.
They felt you. They got you. They understood.
Envy was really giving me a headline. You know what I'm saying? That I never said.
But Ray, technically you're saying that some of these women smell
because of the men pulling the vagina.
No. Men are saying that, and they are the reason. I never said that. I'm saying men are talking.
Yeah, some of your friends are saying some women stink.
No, they're saying that the thing, the
vagina
was off, and they don't understand.
pH balance.
And I'm trying to do the math with them, and I'm like, bro, the fourth day, like you've been in it every day, all day. Come on, bro.
It's you.
Don't diss her like that.
When we come back, we got the rumor report, and we're gonna do some Ray J trivia when we come back.
I never said nobody stink.
You did.
Ray J trivia when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Ray J is our guest host today.
I don't know where Ray at. He probably had to run to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to kind of play a game with Ray. How well does Ray know Ray?
How well does Ray know Ray?
Like, ask him different questions about things in his life and see if he actually remembers and knows.
He lies so much. See, here's the thing about liars, right? Mm-hmm. You know, when you don't lie, you don't have to remember what you said.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So he probably will have a difficult time with this question. And Ray not a liar.
You've been calling him a liar all morning.
He just slightly capped.
Slightly exaggerates.
Some things I just don't believe. This morning, I'm telling you, that the Kobe Bryant story was crazy this morning.
Yeah.
That was a crazy story.
Yeah.
He told us he had 2 signed Kobe Bryant jerseys. That's Ray right there? Mm-hmm. That's Ray right there? He told us he had 2 signed Kobe Bryant jerseys that he used to play basketball in. And he didn't
said I played in them. Y'all be adding on the like.
I just said that.
But y'all put the splash on it with that he played in both of them. I said, man, I think I played in them. And I don't know if it's like worth still. I was trying to get there, but y'all stopped me.
But they signed though.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, when we come back, I want to play a little game.
You believe me?
No.
We'll do it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's go. All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Of course, Ray J is here.
Are we live? I guess so.
We are live now.
Ray J, now he lying. Talking. He did 8.
I did 8, fam.
8 what?
Fam, I did 8 hard. I did a hard 8.
Wait till I put together this cap video.
I did Lamar. I did a hard 8.
Now you screaming out Lamar from BMF?
Nah, that's Lamar, my people.
All right, so Ray J.
You do look like Lamar from BMF.
Ray. So Ray, we want to know how well
I did 8 hours.
You know Ray. All right. Is that cool? We want to know how know you well things. Charlamagne calls you a liar. We just want to know how well you know yourself.
Willie Ray.
Oh, wait, so y'all already had this set up for me?
Willie, Big Willie.
Turn up a little bit.
This was the transition y'all had?
Yeah. So now, about 13 years ago, 12 years ago, you called the radio station and you told us 2 different numbers that equal to 9. But we want to know, how many Rolls Royces did you say you had?
I had 7.
Take the joints out your mouth, Ray.
This is DJ
This is the radio.
7. That is wrong. What did he say, ladies and gentlemen?
All my cars is paid for. I got 3 new Rolls Royces outside. And I'm tired of being humble. I got 6 Rolls Royces outside. Kia Bentleys. Listen, my homegirls is rolling GT Bentleys.
So actually, he had 8 cars.
First off,
that was 9.
Let me say this. I'm ashamed of myself for that.
You had 8 cars. Because you had 6 Bentleys and 2 Rolls Royces.
I was in my mind. I was everywhere. I could fly.
Okay. Now people
I could fly.
Now the next question: people know not to disrespect you and Floyd Mayweather because you do what? A. Roll with the money team. B. Play piano on that piano. Or C. Play spades with 50 Cent.
I don't want to do none of that with neither one of them. 50 don't play spades, do he? I play spades
What's
with 50.
the answer? A, B, or
Wait,
C?
I play spades with 50?
You lied so much.
B,
You said
or
you
C?
did.
5. I played with you?
What did he say?
Look, don't disrespect me and Floyd like that. I play piano on that piano every day. That's my big bro. We grew up together.
Okay.
You said you played. You did tell me you played spades with 50, but you said 50 kept trying to draw 4.
Man.
That's what you told me, Ray.
Man, y'all out here.
Ray told me that behind the scenes.
All right.
Wait.
All right.
Is this?
All right. Now,
is this the cap? Is this cap hour?
It's been cap week.
Man,
you
look,
here?
man.
Now wait. We got another
question. I
question.
came in here today to be a positive influence to myself.
We're talking to Ray J. Now, Ray J.
Why y'all going back?
This
None
one,
of those, like,
I don't know why they're going back.
All the rants, I don't even deal with
this
them
one you
people.
should get right. According to you, who was the only person that had the power to squash the beef with you and Fab? Was it A, Diddy, B, 50 Cent, or C, DJ Clue?
Well, Diddy had the power too, though. But I mean, it was probably Diddy because Clue didn't squash it.
Go ahead.
Clue didn't squash
Clue
it.
can't squash this, then it's over.
But
Only
Clue
that can
didn't
squash this is DJ Clue.
Okay.
It was probably Diddy then.
I just want you to know, Ray. I think you're more than this rant, Ray.
All right.
I believe in you, Willie.
Well, tell me what
we got two more questions.
Tell me what the rant did.
You got 2 more
I
questions.
believe in you, Willie Ray.
You tried to get Charlamagne involved by saying you were going to give him which type of car? The Phantom, the Lambo, or the Ghost?
You guys are bad people.
I'm not doing this, Ray.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
I have nothing to do with
The Phantom, the Lambo, or the Ghost?
I don't remember, man.
Pick one.
The Ghost.
Ding, 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 got one right. Play.
I'm going to hop in the Cadillac truck. I'm going to throw the keys to Charlamagne. You can have my Ghost. Then we going to back-to-back it. And wherever we see Fab and his crew, we going to smack them.
No, now, Ray, I'm not involved.
All right.
And that still stands. Don't put me in
Tell you
this.
something. Like, I've never listened to that thing all the way back. You know what I'm saying? It hurts me. It hurts me that y'all taking me back like this when
I'm not doing this, Ray.
I'm
It's
reformed.
Envy's idea.
This is the last question.
First off, I'm reformed.
This last question.
Rehabilitated.
Yeah, I'm rehabilitated. I'm doing a show called Rehab.
You mentioned you had a very large house that had great amenities.
Oh, man.
What were the dope features you said that the house had?
I'm so sick of this phone call.
Was it an indoor bowling alley and
I'm
an
sick of
outdoor
it too,
bowling
Ray.
alley? Was it an indoor basketball court and an outdoor basketball court? Or was it a couple of pools?
Oh, man. It was recreation.
Wait, shout out to the people at the time for looking out for me. Christina, what up? I don't know, man. I got ADD. I don't know, man.
Ray
Look,
DD.
Let me tell you something. That time in my life was when I was wild.
Hand me the bunny glasses. Talk me the bunny glasses.
I was very, very young and wild.
So pick one. Was it indoor, outdoor basketball court? Was it pool?
It was an indoor pool.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. He got one right.
Listen, I got a 20,000 square foot crib. I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool. I got an indoor basketball court and an outdoor basketball court.
It was B and C. You said both of them.
So look,
I would like to move past this phone call for you, Ray.
But tell me what the interview did. Tell me the overall bunny eyes. What up, Jenny? she's gonna love that.
It took us up.
It did.
Absolutely.
It did. But you don't really know yourself because you only got two right out of six.
Wait. Because I knew all of them. But look, it took us up that like y'all it took us up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ray, we've had this conversation. We've said this a million times on the air.
But nobody
you know
listened.
No, I agree with Ray.
Nobody
if we're gonna keep
listened.
playing this rant, then we got to tell this story every single time.
Yes,
please. This is a conversation that virally, however many years ago.
Okay, so we can tell the story. Ray J was out and about in the club. Billy gave us a call and said Ray J would like to talk on the radio.
He's stepping on your moment, Ray.
That's what I'm saying. Let Charlamagne give me my moment. Billy shouldn't. She should have hung up. Billy on the phone like this. Billy should have hung up. He had the power to hit in.
Now, if you do your history, even culturally, that was one of the first huge viral moments, period,
ever
in the history of anything.
That is facts.
But definitely for the Breakfast Club.
That is facts.
Yes.
We were a little cloudy at that time. We were trying to get ourselves together. Stations didn't know what we were.
We weren't even syndicated.
No, we weren't syndicated. And when that viral moment hit, it opened up a lot of ears, a lot of eyes to the Breakfast Club. And we're always appreciative to that. And, we're joking, but
Ray,
we appreciate you for
man.
that. You were the first guest before that on the Breakfast Club, and we always appreciate that. We always say that, and we're always thankful to you.
I knew Ray like 7-8 years prior. I know Ray for like 20 years.
So what y'all saying is Ray J is definitely inside of the success bubble with you guys on.
If you want to be inside us, Ray, sure.
Yeah, you could be inside us.
I'm a pass on that. But no, I'm just saying. So Ray J's in. Well, you guys let me induct you into the Radio Hall of
Ray.
Fame.
Oh, that's another thing.
That was another thing.
Ray did our induction speech for the Radio Hall of Fame. That is a fact.
Which was dope. They asked us who we wanted, and it could have been anybody. It could have been the likes of a Diddy or a 50 or anybody out there.
If he was alive.
That's right. I don't know if we'd have had Michael now, but
no,
we asked for you because you actually meant a lot to the show, and we always appreciate you. So thank you, Ray
man.
J.
Ray been in these streets.
That's right.
I done took Ray to buy weed in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah, I was out
Remember
there.
that when we was in that promo van?
I was out there. That's what I'm saying. Like I've been out there and I was wild then. You know what I'm saying? But I was so wild to where now I know how not to be wild. Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe. Well, no, it's controlled. It's organized confusion.
It's definitely strategic marketing.
Yes. Okay. Well.
Now, back then it wasn't strategic.
Now, back then it wasn't.
No, that was accidentally.
All right, but thank you.
You
Ray
got
J.
all your brands up here. You got Raycon up here.
You got Crystal.
Crystals is up here.
Yep.
You got your Herbarol.
Yep.
I'm proud of you, Ray.
Yeah, definitely proud of you.
Thank you. You know what? To flip it like that. Thank you. You guys are really good. You guys are almost too good.
Wow.
You guys are almost too good. You guys are really y'all legends.
I'm glad you know that.
Thank you.
You guys are legends.
I say thank you. You guys
because
I'm tired of being humble.
Because Envy, I was asking you questions today, and the way you skated around them was like,
I'm an ice skater, brother.
You just it was pure excellence.
Thank you.
And it bothered me because I'm like, he's good. Well, but so Cassius Clay are the questions. I ain't mad at it.
All right, well, Charlamagne,
especially the stinky one. Yeah. I never said nobody stink.
You definitely did.
Charlamagne, who you giving the donkey to?
4 after the hour, we need the Church of England to come to the front of the congregation. Okay.
Can you take them glasses off? I can't talk to you.
I think I might. I think for professionalism purposes, I might do the whole donkey with the bunny eyes.
Please do them. Please do it.
All right. Well, we'll get to the donkey of the day up next, and Fields will be joining us next. You know, Afrobeats artist from Nigeria.
Yep.
Oh, and you know what, Crystal? We found the term. They voted.
Oh, what's the saying? What's the saying? What were you going with?
Oh, you got the glasses. I was gonna go now you know, but now you know.
Hold on.
You gotta do now you know.
Now you know.
There you have it. Donkey of the day is up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass. You get donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass.
You are a donkey. It's time for Donkey of the Day.
What's good today, huh? I'm gonna fatten all that shit around your eye.
They want this man to throw them blows, man. They waiting for Charlamagne to tap these gloves. Let's go.
They had to make a judgment of who was going to be on the Donkey of the Day. They chose you.
It's the Breakfast Club, bitch.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Friday, February 10th goes to the Church of England, okay, which is headed by King Charles III, okay? Damn it, Charlamagne, what are you giving the Church of England Donkey of the Day for? Well, I'm going to just read you this headline in the New York Post, and then you tell me if you want me to continue, okay? The headline reads, Church of England might give God gender-neutral pronouns. Do y'all want me to continue? Huh? I don't hear nothing. Okay.
Gender-neutral pronouns.
Yes.
Okay.
Please continue.
All right, I will. Now,
yes.
Listen, I know religious teachings always refer to God as a him, okay? In more recent times, I have pushed back against that because it just feels like a way to reinforce patriarchy. I mean, the same way white is the default setting in America or in the world, okay? Men leading is the default setting in the world as well. So I personally prefer using female pronouns. I refer to God as a woman, also because the attributes that God possesses, grace, forgiveness, okay? In my life, I see those exhibited more in women, especially black women, okay? But that's a topic for another day. But what we not gonna do, Church of England, is start referring to God as them and they. That's too confusing. Y'all don't believe me, do you? Let's go to Newsmax for the report, please.
The Church of England is reportedly considering the use of gender-neutral terms to refer to God in prayers. Now, as of right now, the church says there are absolutely no plans to abolish or substantially revise authorized services and that no changes could be made without extensive legislation. But a liturgical commission has launched a special project to examine updating future teachings.
So it's being reported that some church leaders have already made changes, trading references to he and him for simply God, or even they and them, and rewriting our Father, that starts the Lord's Prayer, to our mother, our father and mother.
That
I like it.
Shut up. That New Testament of the Bible. Boy, it's gonna be confusing. Okay, let me tell you something, man. I'm all for whatever y'all want to do as humans, but we can't start doing that when it comes to God. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even though God is all knowing, even though God is the best planner, I feel we might confuse God if we start referring to God as them and they. Okay,
God is all.
She is.
That's
okay?
what I'm saying. God,
and
she's our mother.
I'm for the she thing, but the them and they, no. Okay, it's too confused. All right, if we start referring to God as them and they, God may not like that because God is a jealous God. Exodus 34:14, Ray J
He's
says,
also a forgiving God and understanding.
True, but Exodus 34:14 says, "Do not worship any other god, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God." You are not supposed to worship any other god. Okay, they and them will sound like you worshiping a whole group of people.
But you said in Exodus, read a couple scriptures before the one you said, because that's just out of nowhere.
I don't know all the scriptures.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't just pick a scripture in the middle of the Bible.
I'm picking a scripture that reinforces what I'm trying to tell you, that God is a jealous God.
It has to be a before and after what happened before that Exodus scripture and after.
Well, listen to this. Imagine reading Luke 24:50-51, right? And you hear this. "And they led them out as far as to Bethany, and they lifted up them hands and blessed them. And it came to pass while they blessed them, they was parted from them and carried up into heaven." Now the thems were already there.
Yeah.
I just added the days, but those days were he's. Do you not realize how confusing that is?
But what happened in Matthew and Mark and Luke and John and Acts and Romans and First and Second Corinthians?
I can tell you what happened in Psalms.
And Galatians.
I can tell you what happened in Psalms.
Philippians. Colossians.
We all know Psalm 23, right? "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want."
What about Psalms 22?
Psalm 23, Ray. Listen. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Say it with me. Say it, Ray.
I know it.
"The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want."
21 and 22.
Okay.
Now I need to know what happened before that scripture happened, because in the beginning is where we should start with the Bible if we haven't already yet. That's like reading Charlotte's Web and picking a chapter 5.
Imagine if Psalm 23 started like this: "They maketh me to lie down in green pastures. They leadeth me besides the still waters. They restoreth my soul. They leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for their name's sake." God gonna be looking down like, okay, it's time to pressure wash this whole thing.
I love the hand movement with it, though. It's like you in the zone. You know what I'm saying?
Unplug the Xbox, Jesus shall say. Okay, we starting over. Who is them fools down there, giving all of these days the credit for my work? Okay, this is not a group project. Okay?
I get it, but one quote out the Bible, when it's so many, it's confusing to me, because it's like, let's read the Bible from the beginning.
You want another one? I'll give you another one. Deuteronomy 7:13. "They will love you and bless you and multiply you. They will also bless the fruit of your womb and the fruit of your ground, your grain and your new wine and your oil, the increase of your herd and the young of your flock, in the land which they swore to your forefathers to give you." Is that not confusing? Doesn't that sound like it's a group project?
It does.
God will be like, who put this together? Me, that's who, not they.
Not they.
Okay?
Not them, him.
Exactly.
Him.
There you go, Ray.
That's what we've been
saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Say him.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's him. Not them.
There you go, Ray.
Not Jim.
There you go.
Exactly.
Not Kim.
No, preach,
not
Pastor
them.
Willie.
Yes.
Preach, Pastor Willie.
I don't like it.
Church of England, knock it the F off.
God is all.
God told me to tell you, she's sick of all y'all stuff. Okay, y'all need to stop worrying about what to call God, and folks need to stop saying they're going to find God, because when I hear stories like this, it reminds me that God isn't lost, you are. Please let Remy Ma give the Church of England the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Find God.
Stupid mother***, are you dumb?
God is not lost, Ray. You are.
Okay. I'm going to find myself.
All right. When we come back, Fields will be joining us. Fields, of course, Afrobeats artist. He's from Nigeria.
Am I doing this interview?
Interview's already done, Ray.
It's done, Ray. It's you left early yesterday, and we did it.
You'll be back for Pastor Aux with DJ Nyla.
Yeah, but we had Pastor Aux.
We might see if Nyla wants to play
your record,
the new RSVP. What's it called?
For the pastor.
RSVP.
For the pastor.
Oh Lord!
Goodness gracious!
God bless him.
Fields up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
That blew my mind, and I'm like, yo, like, this is where we are right now. This is the conversation right now, and it's just a blessing we don't take for granted at all.
And then how does it feel that they're gonna have to change some of these categories, so like the Grammys and Billboards. They're gonna have to make a Afrobeats section, because there's so many artists and so much music coming out. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I did, but I got a problem with sections, though.
Why?
Because, man, like, there's so much that the world needs to learn about Afrobeats. Like, first off, man, like, it's not it's not a music first, it's a spirit first. It's not a sound.
Like
it starts from the spirit. Like for you to understand that sound, you need to understand the spirit of like where I come from and Africa and live the life. That's why like I would encourage everybody to come to Nigeria and like eat the food, like meet the children on the street. Like it's all love. Like forget we just have bad press, but Nigeria is amazing. Yeah, man, like just come, like live the life, enjoy the spirit, and then you understand the sound.
What you said just now is exactly why I think Afrobeats, all the subsidiaries of Afrobeats is going to end up being the biggest black music genre in the world, because you know we have meetings and I'm like, man, you know, sometimes it feels like hip hop is a death style, right? And the spirit of Afrobeats is so positive, it's so pleasant, it's so uplifting. That's the reason I think it's going to end up being the biggest black music genre in the world.
No, I appreciate that, man. I see that happening for sure. No disrespect to hip hop, but man, Afrobeat is different, bro. Like it's
a feeling, like you said.
It's a feeling. It's a
vibe.
Spirit. It's triumph. It's how we, you know, stay sane in the face of, you know, hardship and like madness. You get me? That's why I feel like it's so positive and it's just high energy, because like that's how we like, you know, stay sane up here. Like every single Nigerian finds happiness any way they can. And like that's like the most beautiful thing about Nigeria. I mean, like no matter what we go through, we find happiness in those situations, and like that's the Afro spirit.
What do you think the big breakthrough for the genre was?
It's a couple of things, man. It's Whiskey doing 3 days at the O2 Arena back to back. It's, you know, it's Burna Boy winning the Grammys. It's Essence topping all the charts. It's Thames becoming Thames right now. It's Davido, you know, blowing the roof off everything. It's crazy, man. There's so many moments that has happened that has just, you know, brought us here, and I'm so blessed to be one of the people like that are in the forefront and, you know, championing this movement and moving into the next level for the next generation. Like that's a blessing I don't take for granted, man.
How was working with they said you work with Diddy and Dr. Dre and a couple other producers. How was that?
Man.
Explain how did those meetings happen?
Yo, like it's one of those moments where I actually had to take a break. I told Dre, like, you know, I just need like 2 minutes. I need to find the restroom.
You told Dre you need 2 minutes?
I'm like, I need to go to the restroom.
Well,
And
how'd
I
you
went
meet
to the
Dre?
restroom.
First of all, how'd you get in the studio with Dre? How'd you meet Dre?
Oh man, it was through L.A. Reid. So there was a song I made with Usher that I can't wait for the world to hear, because
it's not even out yet.
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I think L.A. Reid played it for Jimmy Iovine, and Jimmy told Dre about me, and you know, Dre asked me to link up for sure, and then we linked up in the studio, and bro, just being with Dre, like, cause I grew up on Dre's music. I grew up on the Chronic. You get me? Like, so just being in the room with him, you know, listening to the sound from his speakers and playing him my songs as well. But we're on the keyboard, we're playing chords and just, you know, exchanging like music knowledge and just talking about the genre, talking about hip hop, talking about like everything else, bro. Like, I had to just take 2 minutes to go to the restroom and stare at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, we are here now.
You having like a little anxiety attack or something?
Facts. Bro, that was Dr. Dre, bro. Like, for me, that's huge. Like, I had to go to the restroom and just get my mind in order and be like, okay, your feels, that's Dre, let's go.
How do you calm yourself down when you're having those anxiety attacks? Like, what do you do? Breathing exercises, prayer, meditation?
Push-ups, where?
Sometimes jumping jacks. Sometimes jumping jacks, but like, bro, like being in the studio with Dre and Diddy and Snoop and Tank and everybody, and that was the first time Dre and Diddy ever had a session ever in the history of hip hop, and like,
they did it together.
Yeah.
So everybody was in there.
Yeah.
Everybody
was in there. It was.
So Diddy and Dre got
in the studio.
I think anybody would have had to take a couple minutes.
It was wild, bro.
Are we about to hear some Afro beats by Dre?
We'll see. I think the world is gonna hear that sooner or later. But yeah.
So what's the record? It's you, Dre.
It's Dre. It's me. It's Snoop. It's Diddy. It's Tank. It's just everybody just putting in input and just, you know,
on
just
one
creating
record?
art, man. Yeah.
Whose record is it?
We don't know yet, bro.
Wow.
We're just making music.
So now
performing on it though. You, Snoop, and Tank.
I was producing as well, and I was dropping some vocals as well. You know, we had, you know, bunch of people in the studio. Diddy came with like his writers and producers. Like, it was just lots of people just creating magic, and it was just a beautiful thing.
I gotta hear this record.
Now I got a question. As a new artist, bro, how do you know, because you got these legends, right? So how do you jump in to give your point of view on something? Because you know, you with Dre, you with Diddy.
Well, they called you
with Tank, but you still gotta feel a way,
bro. I know what, like, regardless of, oh yeah, like that's Dre, oh yeah, that's my, you know, idol, that's Diddy, but I know what I carry, man. Like, I have the Afro spirit in me, and like that controls the room anywhere. Like, put me in any room, bro, I got you.
What elements do you think you know, African artists need to do to keep that authentic African sound? Because I mean, now with it getting embraced so worldwide, I don't want to hear y'all start sounding like other places.
Yeah, I feel you. I just think, man, you can never forget home. Like, yes, you know, the outreach is amazing. Yes, I'm in America. Yes, you know, I'm performing at the Brooklyn Nets game. I'm doing shows. But you can never, ever, ever forget home. Like, I would always live in Lagos. Mm-hmm. Like, I might have a house over here in America or a house in London, but I would always live in Lagos. Because, like I said, it's the spirit first before the sound. You can never lose touch with the spirit. And that's really important for me. And I think that should be really important for every single African act out there.
All right, we got more with Fields when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. He's Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Ray J here. He's our guest host. And we have Fields. How do you feel when artists start to adapt to your music, start taking the culture, right? Like I remember last year, I'll go back to reggae. I think the reggae artist that won is from Virginia, and they were white. And, you know, reggae artists were upset about that. Jamaican artists were upset about that. So how do you feel when you're going to start seeing that more and more and people using it in their stuff?
The way I see that, bro, like, it's nice, man. It's beautiful to, like, you know, have other people, you know, try it out and, like, you know, see how this tastes. You get me? But, like, for me, like, if you're not from the soil, it wouldn't feel authentic. It might sound the same, but there's something about the feeling of Africa and the feeling of the Afrobeat sound. That's just, I can give you my laptop and give you all the kits and all the softwares and all the sounds and everything that I use. But if you use that and you make a beat or you make music, it would not feel like you're from Africa, or it will not feel like you're from the motherland. So, like, that alone is, like, for me, is like a safety net, because I know that, like, no matter how you try to, like, replicate or duplicate this sound, you need to connect to the source to actually get it right. You get me? So, like, I respect people trying to, like, you know, get inspired by the sound and create something new and something fresh. But I would also, like, advise you to go back to the motherland first and connect with the spirit. Then you can be authentic with it.
Why do you think so much is coming out of Nigeria right now? Like, why out of all of the countries in Africa, why is Nigeria the one that's leading the charge?
Bro, there's always been a lot in Nigeria. It's not just right now. Like, the street is flooded with talent. Like, a normal kid, a street kid in Nigeria would drop some bars on you and you'd be like, damn. Mm-hmm. Like, the melodies, the harmonies, and it's not just the music, it's the art, it's the fashion, it's the food, it's tech. But, like, Nigeria is so blessed, and I'm so grateful that the world is paying attention to us right now, because then, like, everything can come to the light and, like, we can bless the world with what we have and, like, how we grow and how we glow.
How do you feel about Senegal being named as having the best jollof rice?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Because Senegal, Nigeria has the best jollof rice.
Yeah, according to this study, they said Senegal. I ain't had Nigerian rice. I had Ghana, but this study said Senegal had the best jollof.
Bro, I don't know who's carrying out that study, man. I don't know who's doing that study, man. But they probably never had Nigerian jollof, maybe. Yeah.
So who's next from Nigeria? Who should the people be watching out? People watching this, you know, they're picking up your project, but who's next? Who they should be looking out for?
Bro, there are a lot, man. There's a kid named Victoni. He's my friend. He's amazing. There's Young John as well. Young John is amazing. There's Benson, man. Benson was on Finesse. Mm-hmm. Benson is amazing as well, bro. Like, the street is filled up with talents, man. Mm-hmm. There's Dami Oniru. She's amazing as well. Yeah, man.
Gotcha. And you got Finesse and you got Electricity.
Yes.
Moving right now. Why put out an EP? Why not go album?
I don't think it's time for the album yet, because for me, like, I've been producing in Africa for like 12 years now, and they call me the album guy, because then, like, artists come to me and be like, oh, yo, I want you to produce my album and the whole entire project. So, like, I feel like for my own personal album, I'm extra, like, critical with how I want it to sound and how I want it to, like, move. And I also want to, like, spoon feed my fans. Like, I don't want to, like, rush them with too many sounds. I want to take it batch by batch and just walk them through my journey and just grow together with them.
I always wonder what's the difference between music when you make an EP or when you make an album.
To me, it's just number of tracks, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, but the album for me is gonna be more vulnerable. That's what I'm trying to get to. Mm-hmm. Like, I believe so much in the fact that, like, the higher I go, the more human I want to become. Mm-hmm. I don't just want to be a star that's just up there feeling like Superman and feeling untouchable and like I don't have problems or I don't have my errors or my flaws. You get me? So, like, that album, I'm going to put all my flaws and all my, you know, humanness in that, and that's what I'm trying to do. But first, the EP, it feels good, man. It's called Feels Good. It's about, like, talking about, like, 3 different feelings and how all that feels good. Like, it's the lover boy feeling, it's the bad boy feeling, you know, the homie at the club that just wants to pop champagne and listen to songs like Finesse, songs like Ballin', or you want to boogie down and listen to songs like Electricity, or you want to do slow strokes with like the red lights and you and your girl and you listen to songs like Stand By You, because that one is tested and trusted. You know, I call it the slow stroke song. It's a song called Stand By You. It's beautiful.
You know, a lot of women in America think that African men spend a lot of money. Like, we had Lala up here, and Lala said that every woman she know got an African man on the side who spends a lot of money. So they're gonna be expecting you to trick to get some of them slow strokes.
Yes, we know how to treat our women for sure. We know how to like take care of, you know, a woman and like spend on her and like make her like appreciate her. Like we have deep respect for women, and I think that comes from our mothers and how we are raised. Yeah.
What's the most you ever spent on a woman?
A couple thousand, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Car, jewelry, watch, chain, crib,
chain. You know, bags, you know, clothes, just shopping. Basically.
When you gave her that, did she say, "Are you a prince?"
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man?
Yo, that's hilarious, man. Nah, man. I mean, like, it was amazing sex after that. So yeah.
Damn. How important is it for Black Americans and Africans to build these bridges?
I think it's the most important thing right now. Like, because the one thing that I think I need to say is, yes, the Afrobeat sound is amazing. Yeah, it comes from our soul. But another thing I don't think we can neglect is the impact that Black American music had on Afrobeats.
Right.
And how, like, you know, we merged, like, sonically. You get me? Because growing up, you know, like I said, I would grow on the Chronic. I would listen to, you know, songs from Boyz II Men, like down to gospel songs from Donnie McClurkin and Fred Hammond, and just, you know, be inspired from that. Like, I feel like we don't give, as Afrobeat artists, we don't give enough credit to Black American music for inspiring us in ways that it did. You get me? Because when you pick Fela, for example, like Fela was inspired by, you know, jazz and funk, and like he mixed that with the, you know, the Afro spirit and created Afrobeat. You get me? Like, so I think, you know, that collaboration needs to be a lot more right now. Like, there's so much we can achieve together.
I feel like the music is bringing us home.
Facts.
I know that it sounds strange to say, but like if you hear Afrobeat, you're like, man, I want to go hear this where it's from. And then when you go and you're in Ghana and you're listening, you're like, man, I get it now. Like when you go to Afrochell, you're like, yo, I get it. Like, you know, I feel like the music's bringing us back home.
I think he really had fun in Ghana. We need to talk about your Ghana experience.
I love it.
That's amazing. I'm glad you did.
I loved it. Like, I got property there and everything. And I'm gonna get more.
Yes.
No, I love it. I loved Ghana. Like, for real, when they tell you welcome home, it really did, you know, feel like that.
Fact. Lagos has to be next for sure.
I'm going. This year we're going to Lagos.
Facts.
Who's easier to work with, American artists or African artists?
Bro, it depends on the artist, man. Like everybody has their own different, you know, personalities and, you know, aura and vibe, and I'm very big on energy. So like for me, like if the energy is off, like it's very uncomfortable for me to create, so I just walk away. But yeah, like it depends on the artist, it depends on the vibe. African artists, like they're amazing to work with, and there's some people that are as well. Like this is the same around the world, you get me? But like I also like to work with Drake as well. I have a huge crush on Rosalia, so I think we can make something amazing that's like very
Rosalia.
Yeah, Rosalia.
I'm not.
She's dope.
But what kind of?
She's really dope.
She's Afrobeat too, or
no? She's Spanish. Yeah.
You got a crush on her?
Yes.
How the African women gonna feel about that?
They'll understand. They'll understand.
Clearly,
for
you
sure.
single if you throwing that out there like that.
Yes, feels a single. You know, ready to mingle.
All right, now listen. I want to tell you something. You know, just keep it business. You got to pick one. You got to pick one. You say you got a song for her, you better have a song for her. You got to pick one.
Yeah, I feel
he said he had something for her. He didn't say it was a song.
But you got you're right. You
right.
did say that. I peeped that.
You didn't say it was a song.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
you trying to be slick. You just trying to get her in the studio.
Bro, always, man. I'm slick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Phil's. And it's the Breakfast Club. Appreciate you joining us, brother.
The Breakfast Club.
DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Our guest host Ray J is still here. Now this is a segment where we call Pass the Aux.
That's right.
And Nyla, our family and friend and resident DJ at times, has stopped by to pass the aux. And that's what we give her, the aux, and we find out what's new, what's popping, songs that we might not know about.
And she's an actual DJ. She's not just some, little kid with a playlist. Like, she actually DJs.
I don't think anybody thought that.
Yeah, no, she's DJ now.
Somebody said that to me last week. They're like, why y'all got that little girl up there doing a playlist?
You didn't tell them that I was nominated for DJ of the Year?
At the BET Awards.
Hey. Nobody told them that.
Hey.
So, Nyla,
you a tough critic then, huh?
So, Nyla, what are we...
No, I'm a critic.
What are we getting into today?
Yeah.
You got to talk to the mic, Ray J. You been here all week and still ain't figured that out yet?
Well, no, yeah.
Who you got on your playlist this week, Nyla?
All right, so this week I'm going to start off with one of my favorites coming from the West Coast. His name is Blast, and my favorite record off his latest project is called Pick Your Poison, featuring Grandmaster Vic.
Okay, I like Blast.
Okay, shout to Blast.
Blast was on the record with Kendrick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that
Blast had a
record.
single. I think he had like a top 5 record last year.
Blast is dope.
Chosen.
Chosen.
Yep,
Might have been a number 1 record too.
Okay.
What else we got? Last week you was talking about Little Yachty. You was still riding out with Yachty. How you feeling with the Yachty project?
Yeah, I decided, it was Questlove's tweet that made me think, like, maybe I'm missing it. He said this is a masterpiece, so it must be a masterpiece. But after listening again, I don't think it's for me. I think that Yachty project is cool creatively, but I don't know if I like Yachty singing it. Like, if somebody else's voice on it, I'd probably like it more.
Interesting you say that, because Yachty writes for a lot of other people.
Yes, he
people
does.
don't know that. Like, Yachty has written for like some major
Well, I know
artists.
he wrote City Girls record.
But you wrote on Drake's that last project.
Yeah, Drake's album too.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
All right, so my next recommendation this week is a smaller artist, but he's super, super dope. He's actually signed to Guru. His name is Ruben Vincent. He's from...
Guru as in Young Guru?
Uh-huh.
Where you at, Guru?
Guru.
Ruben Vincent, though. He dope. He from North Carolina.
You know him?
Turn me up, turn me
Okay,
down.
yeah, him and Rhapsody.
He be Rhapsody, yeah.
Got a record called February 13th, which is fire. So let's get into it.
Right the day before Valentine.
I'm here for anything with Rhapsody on it. Rhapsody is my favorite lyricist of this moment. Her and Kendrick. Her and Kendrick are my favorite lyricists of this moment. But you know what though? I've added to that too. I like LaRussell and I like Simba a lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Now you usually do 3 records, Nyla.
Yes.
Now there's a record that came out today. His video came out today, and wants to know if you are on his playlist.
Cool.
Ray J. It's not just me though. It's Ray J, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, and Pleasure P. RSVP. The V is Bobby V because his name starts with a B, but V for Bobby V.
Is that on your playlist, Nyla? Don't lie either.
Not yet.
Don't feel no pressure because Ray J sitting in front of you.
No, it's okay. Like listen, I take good with criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody told me no, and so I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm good with that. You ain't said no.
Well,
but
ask her if she's gonna play it.
Well, yeah, I want you to live with it. I want you to live with the video too, because the video might complement the record. It's our bio. It's long, so it's like a 6-minute record.
It is a long record.
We're not playing no 6-minute.
No. Listen, you can play a cut of it, but our main single is "I Like," and that's radio, and I think that's gonna get an immediate ad.
Wait, it's a tape?
Huh? It's a whole album.
Oh.
We did a whole album.
Oh, I saw the single in December.
The Money Everywhere. Yeah.
Yes.
Now we just dropping the video, and then from there we got the first single coming right after. This just the introduction to who we are.
Is any of that making your playlist, Nyla?
No, it might honestly. I have to hear it.
Why do black people talk like that?
It might. Charlamagne. It's not just me. It's three other singers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Bobby V, Pleasure P. I grew up on these
That's
people.
what I'm saying. Just because I didn't do good at verses.
So can we have
just
the
because
single?
I didn't do good at verses don't mean I didn't do good.
Can we play the single?
Absolutely.
Just because I didn't do good at verses, don't mean I didn't do good at
So can we play the
him.
single right now?
Absolutely.
Do you mind if we put that in your playlist?
No, it may not be on your playlist, but you can play it.
Is that my third? If that's my third, I feel like I need time to sit with the single. If that's my third, I haven't heard it.
Okay, do the third and we do a bonus. The bonus can be him.
I think you should be the bonus. You would be.
That makes more sense for you to do. Give us your third and let Ray be the bonus.
You can have it. It's okay.
The glasses. The glasses.
The glasses. Well, introduce the record, Ray.
Bunny eyes. All right, yo, check it out. This is my exclusive premiere. Nobody's seen the video. Nobody's really even heard the record, so we giving it to you first right here. Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, Pleasure P. It's called Money Everywhere. God is good.
All right, what you thought, Nyla? Don't lie.
I'm not. I have no reason to lie. It's not a bad record. I think it would definitely grow on me the more I listen to it.
There we go. All right.
It's not a bad
You
record.
telling the truth?
See, damn, Charlamagne.
I just want to make sure my niece telling the truth.
She's gonna end up telling a lie.
Because I don't want her after the fact to be like, I don't like all that nasty stuff.
Are you telling the truth?
I mean, it is pretty
500
nasty
times.
and it is pretty early, so that's why I'm like, maybe if I hear this around like 9, 10.
Oh, so you don't like nasty music?
No.
She says she don't like nasty music.
Time and a place.
Like
the morning times are good, the best time.
I don't know.
I don't think she wants a clip on the side of her at 9 in the morning.
But nah, it's my thing. It wasn't not mine. I'm saying it.
Okay, we got it.
I'm not gonna lie. The record was alright. I rock with it. Okay. It's a good R&B record.
Yeah, the whole album is real like R&B, like nasty, like it's like take you back a little bit into like the R&B group feel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Them first two verses was fire. Who was on the third verse? I was a little
shut
shaky.
up, man. Nyla, give me your socials, Nyla. Thank you.
What's crazy is Charlamagne ain't even hear the second
No, he
verse.
didn't. Nyla, give him your socials.
But look, so I'm gonna give you the I like too, because that's the one that's gonna go in here every day.
Okay.
So why you ain't play that one?
Because it's the single, so I want to do it in order.
Got
you know what I'm saying?
you,
You know how
got you.
sometimes you want to jump the gun.
Yeah.
And music, you just gotta go with the plan.
Okay. Nyla, can you
Alright,
tell them
well-
that's an old school way of doing things?
What you mean?
Because nowadays people just put out a project and you let people pick which record they like.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm about to get this to you, and then I want to.
That's not picking the record.
I want to. Yeah, I will. I'll send you the whole thing.
Okay.
I want to flood it. I just got to talk to the team. I want to flood it. I want to drop the project and let them pick it. But we all come from different places, and we all one group, and we be going at it a lot, but we love each other. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
We
so
did a
are
whole.
you pushing I like and they're pushing something else?
Nah, the Money Everywhere. I just know it's it's 5-minute song, so it's really no like way to get this one to go every day, all day, the whole song. So this but it explains who we are, and then you drop the.
We gotta pay some bills. Can Nyla give her socials?
Okay, yeah. But let me know because I spent today at 5 p.m.
Yeah, that's gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Angie Martinez today?
I want Angie Martinez today, but
Okay.
make sure you
What's
guys
up,
follow
Angie?
me on the gram at Nyla Simone,
Nyla.
NYLA
Could you stop interrupting? Stop talking over her. Go ahead, Nyla. Go
Goodness
ahead.
gracious.
Nyla Simone on the gram. Follow me, send me music, not to my email. There's a specific link for music submissions.
All right. Nyla, we appreciate you. Up next is the People's Choice Mix. We're playing all Riri. She's performing at the Super Bowl this weekend, so we're going to give it to Riri. All right, when we come back, let me know your favorite Riri record. It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Looking to turn a small bet into a big payday? With DraftKings Sportsbook same-game parlays, you can pocket more cash when you combine multiple bets from one game. Download the app, sign up with code ENVY, that's ENVY, and get a special offer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Ray J, our guest host, is still here.
That's right.
And it's Black History Month. What we doing?
Listen, every day during Black History Month, the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network put out a podcast called I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either, hosted by my guy, B-Dot. And B-Dot today is going to be talking to us about the whistling walk of shame. Have you ever heard about that? Huh? If you haven't, you will right now. Listen.
I didn't know, maybe you didn't. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Have you ever heard of the whistle walk or the whistling walk? First of all, can you even whistle? I can do a little sign. But dig it. The way the plantations were structured at that time, the kitchens were detached from the main house. So those enslaved Africans would cook in the kitchen building, but after the food was prepared, they need to carry it from the kitchen building to the main building where the masters were. Because you got to understand, sometimes the enslaved Africans that didn't meet their daily quota and got flogged, they was spitting their master's food when they was taking it. So, to ensure that they didn't eat the food or spit on the food while they were bringing it to the dining area, they were forced to whistle. Sometimes they were forced to sing because you cannot chew and eat food when you're singing and whistling. Try it. Go ahead. As a matter of fact, don't even waste your time because it is impossible. I've tried. And I'm going to let you know why these overseers were nervous. Because they were only feeding the enslaved Africans once a day, and the food they were feeding them didn't smell nor taste like the food they were being served. The whistle walk was also used as a device for slave masters to use so they knew when to stop talking. when me and my guest are here having a very racist conversation that we wouldn't dare want our enslaved property to hear, talking about selling them off to different plantations and dividing and destroying families for generations. Well, no. We don't want our enslaved property privy to that information. So we'll hear them when they're whistling, and we'll hear them when they're singing, and we'll stop this conversation right, John Brown, now. Sometimes the slave masters just used the whistle walks as form of sheer entertainment. Either way, it was dehumanizing. It stripped us of who we were. To say you don't trust us enough to eat your food or spit in it, as we've already prepared said food, is insulting. And just another way that our people were treated in those heinous, enslaved periods. Now take that to school or work with you, because I didn't know. Maybe you didn't either.
Salute to my guy B-Dot, man. Make sure you subscribe to the I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. Available everywhere you listen to podcasts.
That's right. When we come back, we got the positive note. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. And Ray J, man, we got to thank you again for joining us this week, man.
My guy, Ray J.
For sure, man. I'm looking forward to next week as well. Cleared my schedule. So we got to... Oh, no, my schedule's full. I'm sorry, but I had a good time.
No, we appreciate you,
No, I'm
brother.
just playing. I had a good time. I did, though. No, it was lit. And
You've actually done the most days of any guest host so far.
Yep.
So then what are we saying?
I think Jason Lee is second. Jason Lee was 3
days.
But I mean, it's just because everybody's scheduling, you know what I'm saying? You said you wanted to do 4. Normally we would be against that, but you are a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
And we usually let people do 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. Two days. 3's been the most. Like I said, Jason Lee did 3. Lala did 2. Angela Rod did 2.
Yo, but I wrote out a whole plan for the next few weeks, though. All the storylines and everything I want to touch on. And then I kind of wrote your scripts and everything, too.
Oh, thank you.
But it's an idea. You don't have to take it, but I'm just creative.
Okay.
I like that.
I'll leave it with you guys.
Appreciate you, Ray J. Where you off to now, man?
I gotta go and get ready for this music. I got the RSVP project. I gotta go to Atlanta and finish 3 more videos just so we could put the album out. Shout out to RSVP. I got the One Wish anniversary project I'm gonna throw out. I've been doing all this music.
Y'all need an A&R. Y'all need a female A&R.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been having all the music. It's just time to put it out.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I need my catalog to look like Netflix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just to have. I mean, I'm doing my songs now for the 2,100 and 2,200 people that's going to be here.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Monday.
That's
good
it?
luck to anybody watching the Super Bowl.
That's it?
That's it.
I thought it was at 9. It is 9?
Yes.
We pre-taped.
Got it. Okay. I'm just preparing for my exit.
Yeah, that's it.
Salute to Crystals too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Crystals for having
salute to
food
Crystal.
For
my
us
guy
today.
Jonathan Childs.
Shout out to JC for sure. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Herberaw and shout out to you both. I'm proud of you guys. You guys are professional and you guys are on time.
No, and the power of Ray J. Salute to 2 Chainz too, because 2 Chainz is the creative director of marketing for Crystals.
So what am I?
And
strategy?
Then, whatever when I started seeing what 2 Chainz was doing, and then I saw the stuff Ray J was doing with Crystals is what piqued my interest with Crystals, man. And
Billy J.
Now we got 6 Crystals coming to the South Carolina area, me and my wife, So salute to Crystals, man.
Well, if you're doing a 7th one, let me put in on it.
And that shows why culture is so important. You know what I mean? Invest in culture, because when you bring in the 2 Chainz and 2 Chainz doing what he doing, then you bring in a Ray J and Ray J doing what he doing, it makes people pay attention.
That's then Charlamagne in now, and now we up 30+%.
There you go. Well, you got a positive note?
Mm-hmm. The positive note is simply this, man. It's a quote from Colin Powell that I love, and the quote is, "Don't let your ego get too close to your position, so that if your position gets shot down, your ego doesn't go with it." Remember that for the weekend, y'all.
Self-sabotage.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?